So, hi everybody, this is Eric from Solisco. Regarding the issue or the question about the trapping on the Birks cover, what I did, I just want to create a small video, explain to you what I saw and what we can do in the future to avoid these problems again. So the first things that I did, I just want to show you how does the system work regarding the trapping, because usually we when we rip the file, trapping is done automatically. So as an example, I just create a text using Illustrator, but it's the same things with Quark or InDesign. So every time that we have vector items and we ask for trapping, the system will add an extra overlap of the color. So as you can see on the magenta, we can see where is the overlap, and we have exactly the same things on the yellow. Okay, but in the situations that we have um, multiple channel in the Photoshop file, like the Birks job, we must work with how the close cut has been done, because the systems cannot add an extra line, an extra trapping, because it's not a solid color. It's a screen. It's the image itself. So if we have a default on the close cut, because it's the pixel is too white, we will have a small line on the printed copy. So when I look the entire sheet, I can see some places are very nice, but some other area it's not perfect. So I want to show you how to fix that for in the future. So in this example, I just took the regular close cut of this particular items, and when I edit it from Acrobat, Photoshop isolate the hands separately. So I will do an example of what is the best way to create trapping for that kind of concept. And you just need to use exactly the same procedure for other items. Okay, first of all, the first thing that you need to do, you need to add an extra spot color channel. So basically, it needs to be fill. So what we want, we want to make a selection of the actual hands. Okay, so I need to come back into my channel, and I need to delete the items on the Pantone channel. So if you look right now, you can see that it's not the fusion of the pixel is not perfect, and it's normal because I cannot select exactly like vector items. So the first thing that I need to do, I need to reselect my actual hands. I will contract the selections of 1 or 2 pixels, and it depends of the way that the close cut has been done. If I have a lot of pixel, maybe that I need to make a contract of 2 pixels, but for the actual example, I'm gonna start with a contract of 1 pixel. So as you can see right now, the selections doesn't have a lot of white pixel, so it means that we are almost perfect. So when my selection is done, I need to come back into my Pantone channel. I will invert the selection and fill again. I will fill the actual multi-channel 100%. So as you can see, I don't see I don't see any white pixel anymore. So it means that my trapping, my color is just on top a little bit of the actual image. So if I compare the result versus the other one, oops, hold on a second. Hold on, just want to come back again here. So the big difference, it's right now when I uncheck the color or the CMYK items, both color are more overlap. If you look here, the CMY goes a little bit under the Pantone. So it will create automatically the trapping. You need to verify on each side of the items to make sure that, because if we have an error on the close cut, it could be good on 90% of the items, but if you still see too much white or too much pale pixels, you need to redo the operations, but contract more pixels. So actually, the only things that I don't really like is this area. Maybe that you should do more, should work with the with the erase and add an extra overlap on this area. But this is a big jobs. But if you want a good result on the printed copy, this is the only way to do the job. This is the complex operations, but that's the way that you need to adjust or correct the file. Um, I hope that it's helped. If you have questions, do not hesitate to call me, or in the future, you can send me a test file before the real job in case that we want save time and not to be a rush, not to be a rush at the end of the process if we see an error. But like as I mentioned to the at the conference call this morning, I will inform the pre-press department to pay attention for that kind of job in the future, just in case. Thank you very much. Bye bye.